Hey guys, Luke from Average Athlete. Today we're looking at a race I did down at the Gold Coast. For those that don't know, it's about an hour-ish out of Brisbane, down south. It's probably one of the nicest places in the Gold Coast, if you like. The Gold Coast in Queensland, if you like travelling. It's very much a holiday destination. So we're rolling out with C grade today. I think my next few races are going to start be pushing into B grade. Starting to get some podiums in C. I think these videos that I've been making, that I've just been watching what I've been doing, have actually been paying off, as in my tactics are getting a bit better. So yeah, fun times. I hope you've been enjoying them too. Alright, as you can see, the sun's out. It's a beautiful day. There's no wind. It's not very cold. It's probably 10 degrees or something, 12 degrees. It's alright when you're racing, but if you stop and do something else, it gets a bit fresh. This group I found a bit interesting. We had some new riders. This guy in front of us now. Nice guy. I was chatting to him after the race actually. Mountain bike rider with one of his mates. Very strong. Just could do a few things differently, and he would actually do quite well, I think. As to how my training's going, it's going alright at the moment, to be honest. We're not too bad. Been doing lots of indoor stuff, not a lot of outdoor stuff. Been a bit time poor, but that's my own fault. And this was a race after the Balmoral race I did yesterday, or Muzz. So I'm actually feeling pretty good. There's a reoccurring theme with this race, I notice. There's a couple guys that go off the front. They work hard. They get a couple people in there with them. 1, 2, 3 people at least. The next person pulls through hard, and then the person after that just doesn't pull through hard. Just pretty much soft pedals. And then they lose all that momentum from the gap they get. Yeah. Alright, we might skip forward a bit. But this course is actually a pretty cool one. Actually, you park in the middle of it, and there's a bridge that we just went over. So yeah, great way to do it. Alright, let's move forward. Here's a perfect example of what I was just talking about. We're only didn't jump forward very far, to be honest. It's only 1 or 2 minutes ahead. This gap seems to open up a bit. I put in a bit of a punch just because I don't want to bring people with me if I don't have to. This group's got a good gap. We've got 10-20 meters on the group already. And this guy from the Logan Cycling Club, he does this a couple times. He initiates a break, and yeah, nobody seems to really keep that pace going, to keep that gap. So about here, the group's already caught up to us again. Alright, let's move forward again. Alright, moving ahead. So we're 3Ks in now. Sorry, not 3. 7Ks in now. Here's another one of those breaks. We're working pretty hard to get the gap going. I thought these two would work pretty well together because they're, I'm pretty sure they're friends. So I bridged up to them. got somebody behind me that's willing to work. So we can hear the group behind us yelling because there's a A's or B grades. So one thing that I wasn't a fan of here, yes, we're to the left and yes, we let these people pass, but as soon as the guy in the front heard that there's a group coming, he's pretty much hit his brakes. I understand not getting a tagging onto that group, because that's basically cheating. But keeping up your pace, it's good. Speaking of which, that last rider that just went then, he's bridging up to the B grade group, and you'll see here shortly. Actually, I'm pretty sure another rider does it, or he's already in the group. Again, my heart rate data's not right. I don't know what's with my strap at the moment. Might have to switch to another one. So I'm still trying to keep up some sort of pace, but nobody's willing to come around. I'm flicking my elbow, telling people to come around. Nobody's interested. I know we're sort of close to this group, but if we've already got a gap between the main peloton behind us and them, and understandably we want to maintain that gap. So there's a guy having a word with me saying we should neutralise when they come past, which understandably, yeah, absolutely. Which I'm not. To me, I'd like some clarification on that. Like, I know we have to keep out of their way, we're not drafting and stuff like that, but do we really have to back off power? Can we just keep at our pace that we're currently doing and just keep motoring along? Don't know. I honestly don't know. Anyway, so the group's caught up to us behind as well, so we're just one long strung out group. There's two guys on B grade now, which are sitting on the back. Which they sit there literally the whole race in with the Bs, which they found out afterwards that they're not allowed to do. So anyway, we'll keep moving along. Let's see what's up next. Alright, so we're up to 13 Ks. So these two here come past pretty quick. There's another effort where they get a bit of a breakaway. I'm in it again, I can't resist. And they were pulling pretty hard too. As you can see, he's done a hard pull, he's got a bit of a gap. He's flicking his elbow for this guy to come past. This guy has the best colour scheme on his bike. It's a very cool wrap. I couldn't stop looking at it like after the race, to be honest. So we're still motoring along pretty well. He's holding up some good pace. Come past here. Start doing a turn, so we're holding a good pace. I'm not doing a real hard turn. It's decent, just keeping the pace up. Tell you what, it's a beautiful day. So around here I'm flicking my elbow. Sitting on some good speed still. guy comes through for a short pull. We need to be at least in the 40s going around here, because this is relatively flat. Need a bit more speed going. So I'll give it a pinch just over this hill, because you can carry a lot of speed down this hill. It's pretty great, to be honest. And somehow I'm on the front again. Doing a nice turn. I do like that little chicane through there, actually. It's quite nice. And especially here, there's no wind today, so you just carry your speed around this track so well. It's great. So we've got a few people in this break, so I'm flicking my elbow again. People come around, do a turn. And then nobody else comes through. Yeah, here comes the rest of them. Very good. But the pace starts coming down. And we just settle back into a nice pace again, basically. Yeah, then you got this nice speed differential too, where you have somebody go to the front and then they peg it for 5-10 seconds. Interesting dynamic we got. And then it slows right down and we're pretty much getting caught up again. Alright, let's skip a full ahead again. Alright, we're back into it. We're at the about 24k mark and we've got 2 laps to go. Now, I've shed a few riders. Pack's a bit smaller. There's a sign for 2 laps to go. Now instantly, from memory anyway, we didn't get a 3 lap to go, so we got a 2 lap to go, and the pace just starts picking up, which is good. You see straight away that there's we've gone from a normal, just rolling around the track pace to 2 laps to go. Let's start kicking some ass and start doing some hard pulls. And so I had kind of a rough plan for this race. I wanted to be probably about second in line for when we go around the last corner, and speeding up at the same time. Hey, my heart rate looks about right again. So yeah, I want to be second just around that corner so I can hit it and hit it hard. So here's probably where I made a mistake. I'm following this guy and I'm already second and we still got over a lap to go. And I don't particularly want to be on the front for long. So he's already waving because he wants to save some of his cookies. And now I'm on the front. with just over a lap to go. Not a great spot to be. Not terrible. So I do a bit of a pull up this hill, not too hard. And then I see this guy come past again. He was saving his energy. I instantly, he's gonna go all in, you can tell. So I didn't want to, so I already had in my head, I want to keep a bit of a gap on him. One, somebody comes around me and pulls me all the way up to him, fantastic. If not, I'm not really too fussed. So we've still got the gap. As you can see, my power's not super high. I'm carrying a lot of speed through these corners. Through there, I gained probably about 5 meters on him. So here, they're still on my tail, which isn't ideal. But I don't want to get too close to him. So now I'm starting to speed up, because this is where I want to slingshot off of him. Start speeding up. There goes the winner. Great effort by him. Kudos to him. And we got keeping up power. I start to back off just a little bit now because I had a quick look and nobody was that near me, and I get the second. Now it was bloody close because the guy that came in third, we had to kind of agree on who came second and who came third. And me, I honestly didn't know. He could have came second for all I know. But yeah, end up coming second. I actually said to him, maybe we should just share it. But they don't let you draw, unfortunately. But yeah, that's a more sprinting practice for me. Something I'm not that good at. But yeah, fun time. So second for me, so I'm aiming for B grade next time. Thanks guys. Do the usual, like, comment and subscribe. I'd love to hear some feedback. Thanks.